Hello guys, as you know, today a new PTFS update has dropped and today let's see what is in there. So let's first check out the Boeing 787 remodel. So here's the plane. So it's just as usual, they cooked this update. I know it's amazing. As you can see, the gears have so much detail. Oh my god, that detail is actually crazy. I love the detail on the gears, like they're extremely detailed. The lights even look good. Look at the amount of detail in the front gear. That's the best. They put a lot of effort. The small is also like very clean and good looking. It looks very clean, and I love how the wings curve. Like that curve just looks amazing. And then in the back, it looks it looks good. Small is actually like very accurate, like because I've seen it in the real life version. It looks amazing. So then now it looks very clean. It looks so smooth. Now let's look at the interior. So just as basic it is, obviously, but at least it's not empty. Then let's take a look at the cockpit. Just 1 minute, let me just figure out our position. Oh, okay, it's plainly spawned. Okay, yeah, I'm back in the cockpit now. Okay, so as you can see from this side, you can see a lot, and then you can see there's so much detail. Whoever did this was an amazing guy, because there's so much detail in those buttons. Like, it looks quite accurate also. And then this is a close-up of extremely how good this is. So then this is a lot for one remodel. Now let's see the next plane, which is the A350. So just take a look at the plane and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, now this is the A350. So just as that plane, this plane is also very good. This is my new favorite plane because like I love any plane with wingtips. It's just amazing. So then, as you can see, this one also has a lot of gear detail. Just like all the other planes, this one has amazing gear detail. And this one's more detailed than the Boeing 787. And then the engine looks very good too. And they made it more smoother than the last one. I didn't really use the A350 that much last time, but yeah, this time I do. And then the back gears, those also look very neat and like modern. It looks very clean also. And this also I've seen in real life and it looks quite identical. If it was just better graphics in PTFS, it would be like the real life version, because they really did good job with like doing the things. Now let's see the cockpit. So this is also gonna have amazing detail. Now wait, let me just get in. Okay, yes, I'm in. So yeah, first you're gonna see that there's lots of buttons. Obviously they don't work, but maybe they do work in the future. So there's no buttons on the top, and the seats have stars on them. And then there's lots of buttons and everything, obviously. It's detailed, and then just as usual, the basic, it's inside, it's at least not empty. So then now just take a moment, like look at the update. Now hats off to all the people who pulled this off, because this is amazing. So then, but there's still, this is only like a small part of the big update. So now let's try out the next update. So now let me just take off and then check the failures out. So then I'm just gonna take off, and this is also my first flight in the A350. So like, let me just take off real quick. Oh wow, the controls. And then there on the side you can see that there's ATC, radio, airport charts. I'll show these later. So then now we have aircraft emergencies, the newest feature which everyone wants, and there's also the reason. So now there's also random emergency enabled if you want it. So for me, I'm just gonna go, there's RP items and everything there on the side. And there's only a run tool now in your inventory when you spawn in. Now let's just go full throttle and take off. Wow, rolling down the runway obviously sounds like a hairdryer. I'm just gonna make full flaps and then beautiful takeoff. That looks amazing. So then now we're in the air. The physics do feel different from the last plane. It sounds more stiff to control. It has a more stiffer feeling, and it looks like I control it easily in the game, but no, it's actually very hard. It's quite hard. I can't say it's hard, but it has a lot of, what do you call it? It feels, the physics feel more a bit realistic, because it's harder to turn now. So then let's just see if anything happens. Nothing happens so far. I like to mess around the camera also. So then now we're at 1,000 feet. Oh, we're too high. Okay, perfect. Now let's just have a nice view. Beautiful. Okay, so as soon as we're just doing a short flight from Perth to NG, obviously, because that's the shortest I think with the big plane. So now let's throttle down. My flaps are always down. I forgot to put them back up. So let's just be down like that. So nothing has happened so far, and I don't think the random emergencies always happen. But like, I don't think they always happen. So I'm just gonna see if I can turn it on. And let me get an info approach to this runway, which I cannot load. Hopefully you guys can subscribe and I can get a better laptop, and then provide more higher quality videos. And this update was just crazy. So wait. Okay, I see the runway. So why has nothing happened so far? Is there anything meant to happen? Oh, look at the flaps also. That looks amazing. And then why has nothing happened? Something should have happened, Why? I don't think the random emergencies always happen. My land speed, I'm just gonna keep the throttle just like that. I feel like the next update, what they would need to do is add, like when you drop down, your speed should increase, which really doesn't happen, or like when you climb. Okay, you know what? That should happen. You know what? None of the emergencies came. I'm just gonna turn it on by myself. So let's see. I don't think it actually did anything. So let me just reset everything. Reset, exit. Okay, I keep going out of like approach there. Okay, let me just go and let me just check if the gears are there. Okay, so I reset everything just to check if it works. Okay, it perfectly works. It's fine. Now it is quite hard to like control this. It feels like you always have crosswind because you're not able to turn so much. So yeah, you really have to do a bit. So now let me just have a right engine failure, which I don't know what happened to me. It's just taking a bit of time to like load in. So I'm just gonna wait here for it to like start coming. Okay, now my gears disappeared because I put them back up. It took like 5 minutes for it to go back up. Oh wow, my speed's low. So then now let me just wait for the engine failure to happen. Oh wow, very high. Should probably go down. Let me just close that thing also. Oh, there we go. Yep, the engine failed and the nose gear is also gone. So then now let's try and land this thing. Okay. So then now we're just gonna keep the throttle high. Oh, wow, that smoke looks amazing too. And I'm just gonna try an emergency butter landing if that's actually possible. And there's actually engine fire too. Like the engine has fire on it. It's not just smoke. So then now let me just land. Absolutely, definitely not terrifying landing. It's amazing. Now, okay, I'm obviously too high. I'm usually like too low for this approach, but now I'm actually very very high because I'm trying to like get the emergency thing. So then I'm just gonna nosedive because why not? Now look, as soon as those engines go out, it feels like you have crosswind like crazy, but not like on the whole plane, like just the front. So it feels like I'm getting pushed towards the right. I mean to the right, and that's why I'm going full left. It just feels like there's a lot of crosswind, and I feel like it's because maybe they actually added some physics. Because you have differential thrust now or asymmetrical thrust. Oh wow, now I'm way to the side. It's really hard to judge the engine like when it's out. And then they should probably put the engine fire out. Now we're about to come for touchdown. I'm just gonna do quite of a nosedive here because it really feels like I'm too high. Okay, never mind. Okay, yep. That's perfect. The poppy lights don't work always. Like in sometimes like it doesn't work, sometimes it works. 139 knots, not too fast. Okay, now watch me butter this plane even though I don't have a nose gear. This is definitely not going to be center lined. See, as you can see, I'm getting pushed to the right, but it's actually not like crosswind, which I actually did check. Okay, perfect. Let's just keep the nose gear up because that's what you do in a normal emergency landing if you don't have a nose gear. And then let me just put the plane. Wow, that's an absolute butter. This is what you call an emergency butter landing. Just like how I buttered my way into the runway. Why don't you butter your finger to that subscribe button and click it? It's good. It's good for you and me. You get my content first. Okay, so now let me just exit my seat. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's just take a look here and then we'll go to the next one. This looks absolutely amazing. I don't think this would be PTFS. People would be thinking we're never gonna get it, but we did. And this is an amazing update, which they just made it as if the remodels were tiny. So they added a whole new different thing. They added airport charts, which actually are so useful now since I don't know which way to taxi to the runway. And then there's 80s radio. If you have voice chat, you can go there, except I don't yet, because they're asking a 13-year for a driver license. Impossible, right? So then GUI options, I was there. Missions, I was there. Now this is RP item, the new ones. So usually now we can see at the bottom there's only run tools. So now you have like other stuff. So like a medical bag. I don't think this really has any purpose right now. It feels like, I feel like maybe they would add it later, or this is just purely RP purpose, because I don't think there's really anything that can damage you and try to use it. So then let's just see. Then you have obviously others, and then you have cones which you can keep down. Try don't really need to show, obviously you can just press it to do everything. So then there's also a flare gun and the martial sticks, which you already had. So that's the flare gun. Let me shoot. Shoot. Okay, it's a little reload. I'm spam kicking right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, that looks very, very cool. I don't know if is that supposed to do anything, but that's not how a real flare gun is. But like, yeah. So then you have a trolley for flights, and walking with this makes your character go slower. And I think they fixed you flying out of the flight. And then the suitcases, which we wanted, which I don't really need. And then the passport. My face is glitching out also. Okay, and the medical bag. Now let me just test out the military parachute, which I'm just gonna take a flight, a Sukhoi, why not? And then let me just go vertical takeoff. Vertical takeoff. Who thinks vertical takeoff is good? Me. Hopefully you do, because I love this. Let me just keep my graphics a bit high, because I can't see anything without that. So then let me just run. Okay, get in. Impatient takeoff, be like full flaps. Nope, never mind. Actually, I do need flaps, but I'm too lazy to put it down. Oh, I didn't go full throttle. That's why I'm not taking off yet. It's like, I'm like, what? Why am I not taking off yet? Advanced mode. Oof, that's crazy. Oh shit. Oh no, come back. Put my mouse too much down. Okay, and then we're just gonna jump off. 3, 2, 1, jump button. Damn, that plane is doing the Hammerich maneuver or something like that. Was it? Yeah, my battery kind of went low. Okay, yeah, I'll put the charger on. So I have the military parachute right now. Okay, I hope you can see it. Like, it's like an actual one, except it drops you very, very slow. So it's dropping so slow, I want to go to the ground. So I'm just gonna skydive down, and then let's do it. And not now, not yet. Yes, now. Perfect. So I'm just gonna go into replay mode, not replay mode, free cam. That looks very good. Imagine jumping out of this like with an AN-225. That's gonna look crazy. Wait, oh my god, where am I? I'm jumping so slow. Maybe they could decrease the speed on this, because in real life it looks like they're coming down very fast, but then here it really doesn't. So I'm just gonna leave it, go down. Now it's so fast. How? Okay, maybe it's just faster the second you pull it. So now that was all the update, guys. Hope you liked this video. Thank you, and please subscribe.